folks. Welcome back to another one of our podcasts, or Twitch streams, I guess we should call it, because that's what it is. Um, I am joined again by Catherine Haley. She has nipped away for a moment or two.
I'm
But
good.
oh, you're back. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Um, awesome. So yeah, I was just saying hello to everybody. Well, hello to the 9 viewers we've already got, which is amazing. That's the highest start we've had
that's
so
fantastic.
far. Yeah, it's brilliant. I was about to say hello to you, Catherine, even though you're here with me because you said hello in the chat. Um, and I'll say hello. There's El Patron, Drake, Roberts as well. Hello, welcome one and all. So, what are we going to be doing tonight? Well, number one, what we're going to do is recognise the fact that I'm back in the UK, which is awesome. Scotland, to be precise. Um, Romeo, Alpha Whiskey, first time chat. I like your little salute there. I'll give you a salute back. So 11 viewers, welcome. So first of all, we've got 102 followers now, so we've broken the 100 barrier. What do you think of that, Catherine?
Absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be doing some fireworks in game once we're in game to celebrate that.
Awesome, me too. In fact, I'm going to switch to the gameplay view just now, just so that we can see what's going on when we do these fireworks. So I'm going to pop a wee thing in the chat for you to team up with me. So
Excellent.
what else are we doing then, Catherine? What is on the menu for this evening? Is there
Well,
something
so
exciting we should tell everybody? I'm so excited I almost said it myself, but I thought I'd let you do it.
so I thought we would see if we can get a little group together to go and do Days of Doom. So I'm really hoping that we can get a few people in our little team to uh, to go and do Days of Doom. So we need three others. So if you're watching and you're in game and you're in Mutara Alliance, pop a pop a C into Armada chat, and we'll go and do Days of Doom. If we don't get enough people, then that's okay. You know, we'll go and we'll go off and do we'll probably do actually we'll do the Universal Endeavour. I think. What do you reckon, V?
Yeah, yeah. Well, what we could do is if we keep the if you want to keep the chat open on your end, we could go and do the universal while we're building up the team, if that makes sense.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so if we head on over to Nimbus 3.
Okay, okay. I just realised my HUD has gone completely crazy here for some reason, but it's all good. So we're going to Nimbus 3 to begin with. So let's get that into the. Actually, I know what it is.
So
I know
we've
what
got
Nimbus
a
3 is.
so we've got a we've now got someone else has put a C in the chat. So we now need two more.
Fantastic. Oh, and what else should we mention about why people should stay on?
Oh, I don't know. There might well be. We might be doing something to celebrate our our massive achievement of getting to getting over 100 followers. Do you think that's what we're going to be doing, V?
Yes, yeah, and I think it's going to be one of the lucky people watching tonight who's there at the end. One of the viewers on the channel
How
in the
exciting!
chat will get 50 keys, which is
That is a
insane, isn't it?
lot. Yeah, that's a lot of keys, isn't it? And nowadays you get quite a lot from the keys as well.
I know, I know. It's and even if somebody wanted to sell them for EC or something, you could get some amazing stuff with that Hall of EC from the keys as well. There's
Absolutely.
loads of options. So we've got Zephyrus with the nice little turtle emoji thing there. We've got Dave saying he's glad he's recruiting, wondering where Pamster is. We've got Capt Von Bishop saluting as well, reporting in. Welcome. So brilliant. And we've got El Patron coming to Nimbus as well, so there we go.
Fantastic.
And I can see ahead of me the USS Skill Issue flying ahead.
Yes, absolutely. And I can see the USS EPG
Yep,
in the background.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just reducing it to EPG now because of all the bugs in the game that absolutely bork my ability to do anything in space. But what could you do? So we just enter Nimbus. Enter the Nimbus system. So we got 13 viewers now, and remember, stay on for the chance to win 50 keys at the end. We've got our background team working hard to make sure that we've got all the names of the people that are watching, to be sure that it's a fair competition going on. Whether we're able to show you the method that we're using, I'm not too sure. It's usually some sort of spinny wheel type thing, but we might, I don't know if we're going to be able to show you that doing its thing. But if you look at previous streams, you'll see Chris was running that for previous competitions. So it's the same method, but we may not be able to see it this time, okay? But fear not, it will be one of you that's in the chat. Whether you've joined us tonight, whether you have joined us a month ago, it makes no difference. You've got the same chance to win. So we'll be interested to see how many viewers we get towards the end of this stream. It should be running for about an hour, maybe just slightly over an hour, so not too long to wait. So I'm just about to beam down. Are you just selecting who's coming down, Catherine?
Yeah, sorry, I am typing away. It's really important to say as well how many people are involved in in Mutara Alliance. Like there's so many people who are doing things in the background just to make it all work and stuff. And we're always we are on the lookout for new command staff. So if you're watching this and you're in Mutara and you'd like to chat about more about joining command staff, if you talk to one of the executive officers, so that's Hitoshi, Chris. No, not Chris. He's an AC. Hitoshi, Vaizu, or V, who's on the stream. Or you can also talk to one of the ACs. So that's Techie and Chris.
I'm just wondering where you are, Catherine. Did I actually accept a thing to your team?
Well,
But then again, it's a
we may have enough. We may well have enough to run this TFO now.
oh wow. Okay. Well, at least we're on Nimbus, so we can do that afterwards. But then again, this may take quite some time. Days of Doom.
Right.
So I wonder,
So,
I wonder whether I should stick at the starbase or should I be like the view of the viewer going back and forth and commentating what's going on? What do you reckon?
Chris says, how did you just demote me to an XO?" Well, you see, the what I was doing was I was talking through the XOs first, and I know how important Chris is, and basically Chris was like at at the top of my head, so it's like right, okay, I need to mention Chris, but I need to sort of put that to the side for a minute, and it all just got confused.
Well, there you go. There we go. We've got follower number 103, SamGeek18. Welcome. Remember to stick around for the chance to win 50 keys at the end of the stream.
So,
Hello,
whereabouts are
Sam.
you?
I'm on Nimbus, the surface, just outside the Paradise Gates.
Uh, I can. Oh, you're in a different instance. If I change over instance, no. Okay.
What one are you
Can you?
in?
I'm in four. Which one are you in?
Ah, I'm going to transfer to 4. There we go. We want to
Okay.
be in the same place. Okay, so we're at 14
Yay.
viewers. 14. Right, Catherine, what are we going to
So
do?
should shall we do the? How about we do the Universal Endeavor?
Help defeat a rare boss on Nimbus 3. Okay.
So
As Captain Von Bishop said, you mean not Tatooine? Yeah, no. It's sort of kind of a knockoff Tatooine, isn't it? Nigel there, Universal Endeavour, making all those Nimbus instances. Yeah, let's have a look.
absolutely. So
Look at that.
um, we all know how important the Universal Endeavors are because in they really do enhance the. It is a bit of a grind, but they really do enhance the your damage output and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do um, one of the universal endeavors. So I'm hoping that one of them normally spawns over here by these steps. So one of us will have to go back to the bar.
Okay.
So one of them normally spawns around about here. So if I shall I go back and see if I can get the mission that spawns the rare boss?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So
and
then I
I'm
shall
gonna
go back now.
stay here and shoot hundreds of weird snake things, worms or whatever they are.
Cool.
Um,
Enjoy.
Dave's just told me, admonished me, and told me to do my endeavours. So I will, Dave. I will. I'm doing it right now. So we're at 15 viewers at the moment. Awesome. Um, I've got a Mutara person with me just now. I can't see the name. Scarlatti. Is that you, Alpatron? Or am I getting mixed up with people again? But yeah, so what's happening, Catherine? Give me a correspondent report from the bar. What's going on?
So you'll have to bear with me for just a moment. I'm literally just going to the bar now.
God, we got a bit of a Mutara show of force here. We've got a few of us.
Absolutely.
I've done the
Okay.
universal. Wow, we defeated our ear boss already.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I didn't even
Well, in that case
realise.
then. Well, in
There's,
that case then, we don't need to do it.
there
You've
you
done
go.
your endeavour. Get in.
Yeah, it's so many Mutara people here. As Elpatron confirmed that they are Scarletti, and we've got 16 viewers now. Welcome. Just remember, if you've just joined the stream, we're doing a competition today where one of the people watching and chatting can win 50 keys. Okay, and I'll say once again, our amazing background team are working on this at the moment, gathering the names of the people that are in the chat and running the random choice to see um, who will win. Now, where's that Ferengi? Yeah, let's have a look. Look at that. Somebody said that's the buffest Ferengi I've ever seen. Look at that Ferengi. Oh my goodness. That is a fine figure of a Ferengi, shall we say. Let's have a look. Look at the Ferengi keeps moving. I keep trying to like get a view of the Ferengi, but there we go. Look at that. He just keeps running away. Look, there he is. The Ferengi alpha male engages the worms on Nimbus 3. It's like a sort of a nature documentary or something, isn't it? There he is, look at that. He's
Yeah,
blasting,
absolutely.
blasting away there.
So this
Fearless
is
Ferengi.
this is what we do with the TFOs. So um, basically, we all team up on the TFOs, and we take on advanced or elites. And there's obviously some TFOs. The Kitum, is it the Kitama one? It's the one. Oh, it might be Into the Hive, the one where someone goes into the control room and does all of the takes off the shields of the individual um, Borg units, and then the other people shoot them. We all team up and stuff, and it just makes those TFOs so much easier because you join the voice chat and you're just talking. You're just talking in the to each other and coordinating, and it just makes those TFOs so much more smoother.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, I'll just mention that we've had a couple of people join watching. That if you stick on till the end, we're giving away 50 keys, so just remember that. We've got Serbon saying I'm Ferengi. I can't say the rest because Twitch might be angry with me. And then we've got Shady saying Cure Ground. He thinks that is. I think that's referring to something you
Uh,
were saying, Catherine.
yeah, yeah,
So,
the one, yeah.
oh sorry. What was it you were saying, Catherine?
Oh, yeah, it's the one that I was describing a minute ago. Um, was the Cure Ground.
Right, I see. Cool. So, do we have five in the team?
We do.
Well, why don't we just go and do this Days of Doom then? Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna load it in. Gonna load it in now. Let's.
I don't know whether I feel happy or not. I feel like I'm going to the dentist or something right now. I can't deny it. There we go. We got a little party going on. Look at this, Nimbus 3, the place to be. Look at that. Look at that scene. This is a who's who I'm Utara Alliance, so I'm going to get another view of the Ferengi here. Here we go. Look at that. Look, admire. Look at that pose, the poise, the elegance. Now that is one heck of a Ferengi, isn't it? I mean, that's like the Jean-Claude Van Damme mixed with Vin Diesel of Ferengi.
Absolutely is. So we have
Damon
got
Diesel.
five in the group. One of those people has never done an organised group before, so this is going to be this could be quite interesting. And it's exactly representative of what we do with the TFO groups on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
So dare I ask, are we doing the elite?
You know what? I may have done a little bit of a cop out and just put it on standard,
Okay,
just so it's not too hard, um, and just so that we actually stand the chance of completing it.
okay. So it's days of lesser doom, days of days of sort of summers of doom or something like that. Pleasant times,
Absolutely,
pleasant doom.
absolutely. So one of us is going to need. One of us generally stays by the star base, basically to protect it from, from the enemies that come in. So I don't know if maybe let's just kill this.
There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Not that it's much of an achievement, but still. Right, I'm just trying to make sure the camera stays zoomed out. Okay. Where the heck's the starbase?
So
Oh, there it is. The starbase was like. Yeah, Captain Von Bishop. That's me. I don't know if anybody else dropped some space magic. So I don't know what to do because I think on this difficulty everybody's going away. So I'll stay at the starbase then.
okay. Well, do you want to I'll stay at the starbase. Do you want to go over to the shipyard for
Yeah.
the stream so that
Grab.
people can see the excellent graphics of the shipyard?
Yep. Okay. And I'll grab some cores. So 16 viewers. Remember, stay on the stream. Chat in the chat for your chance to win 50 keys towards the end of the stream. Okay? So it's who's here. That's the thing. It's not followers of the channel. It's people watching tonight. Silver Quinn Seraph has said, "Oh, I see you've got humans to reach 100 subs." Yep. Fantastic, isn't it?
I've got a plan.
There we go. You've got
Absolutely.
two Scotsmen on the stream at the same time, Scotty and me. So there we go. You get the starbase graphic there. Look at that, absolutely amazing. So, is he wanting us to pick up the warp cores now, or is he not? There we go. Get warp core. Let's go and drop it in front of this thing. Now it's very finicky, isn't it, where you can drop it?
Absolutely is. So I think we've got 10 minutes so Scotty's building a super warp core to destroy the Doomsday machine. So in the meantime, what we've got to do is
I hate trying to
we've
drop
got
these.
to put.
Hang on a minute. Have I not got warp core anymore? Where has it gone? Could have sworn I picked one up. This mission. This mission causes me pain. Get warp core. I wonder if somebody else stole the warp core. Okay, I've got one now. I think other players can take the warp core, can't they, when you're in the process of getting it? Or is that just me making that up?
I have no idea. Knowing Star Trek Online now,
It's about
quite
to fire.
possibly.
It's about to fire. There we go. Right, let's drop this thing. Come on, you can do it. There we go. One down. So, how long have we actually got here? We've got another 8 minutes. Oh my god. Oh dear Catherine, what have you put us through here?
See, here's the thing though, is that these, because these don't come up very often, it's one of those ones that if you said to someone, oh yeah, I want to do ISE, they know exactly what you mean, exactly what map they're going to be doing. Whereas with
Of
and
course,
where to
fire it.
position the ship and everything. Whereas
Yeah.
with this one, it might come up in an elite, maybe it might come up in maybe. I think I've only ever done it in all the TFOs I've done recently. It's only ever come up once. So actually doing it, and it's quite a novelty, I think.
Oh god, it's so precise trying to drop the warp core. It's like I actually can't stand it. Do you know that? It's so. Am I gonna? I'm gonna end up getting shot by this thing. Come on, let me do it. I'm gonna be daring here. Whoa! That was mental. Right, here we go.
So obviously with this one, what some people don't, one or two people normally stay behind at the outpost, not starbase, at the outpost, to defend it from all of the incoming bits. And we can swap over. If you fancy popping over and swapping over, we can absolutely do that. I'm happy to swap over.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, I could go over. I mean, that'll be quite boring though. I mean, it's probably far more entertaining to watch me struggling to try and get the positioning for the warp core.
I think you'd be
Because
surprised because there has been a constant stream of ships coming in that I'm killing off.
really,
Yeah.
I wonder. I might pop over and have a look at what's happening there. Because I think we've got more than enough people to hold it. So I'm going to drop one more warp core and then I'll come over and have a look and then I'll come
Okay.
back. So we've got 18 viewers right now. Fantastic stuff. That's what we want to see. Now, what is it that users normally do in this TFO? They normally stick around and just fire at the Doomsday Machine, don't they? Because they don't realise that.
Yep, absolutely. Another one is obviously everyone disappears from the starbase.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, and then the starbase, and obviously on standard and advanced, they are optional. But with on elite, I believe that it's a mandatory thing to keep the starbase up and running. So shall I head off and do a couple of walk calls whilst you're holding the fort?
Sure. Yeah, I was just checking. I'm trying to figure out if I've
Yeah.
got any of these bugs
Let's
going
do
on.
it. Direct hit.
Okay. I shall head over to the starbase. I'll be back in a bit.
Cool. Feels slightly rusty. I haven't played like properly for a while, but I mean, I can't imagine this is going to be much of a problem.
Just wanted to say a quick thank you to the other three guys who are assisting with this TFO. It's muchly appreciated.
Absolutely. I just thought I'd copy what you normally say, Catherine, there. This starbase seems amazingly healthy, but Dave's made an interesting point there. It's essentially impossible on Elite, as even if a tank pulls in the attackers, aggro, they still get a torpedo volley off every wave. Yeah, yeah, it does feel kind of impossible on Elite. I don't think I've ever seen it succeed on Elite. We've got Pamela saying, I will have you know I'm a very shy and quiet individual, even though Dave says you're never quiet. So we've got some interesting shenanigans going on in the chat.
Oops.
Yeah, these guys are melting. This is... It's not, I mean, it's not by any stretch an achievement on map art here. It's not like I'm doing really well or anything. These enemies would never survive. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. 20 viewers. For those who are just joining us, what am I going to say? I bet the rest of you are fed up hearing this, but we have a competition on tonight where one of you who's watching and chatting has a chance to win 50 keys. So don't miss your chance. Stick with us on the stream. How's it going over with the crowd over there with the warp cores, Catherine? All good?
Hey, yeah, it's going all right. I completely forgot that if you stay in front of the warp core, in front of Doomsday Machine for a bit too long, you get melted.
Yep.
Completely forgot about that.
Bit of,
Again, because I don't
bit
don't
of,
play it.
bit of meltiness going on.
Absolutely.
We've got Shakira taking over the chat.
Have you ever heard Pam's rendition of Waka Waka by Shakira?
I've not heard it, no, but I feel like even though I've not heard it, it's ingrained in my mind somehow.
It's one of those things that you should experience.
Drake Roberts, watching this makes me realise how very much I need to learn to build a working ship and play this game. So Drake, tell me more. So what sort of gameplay experience have you had? I mean, have you have you played a different, not different, have you played a particular sort of style, like a beam boat or a torpedo boat? What sort of thing have you done in the game? Just waiting on Drake. I'm curious to see what Drake says. Wonder about the Starbase. Starbase health is still pretty good. So, should we swap around, Catherine, for the last couple of minutes, just so we can see
Yeah,
the...
absolutely. Let me head over.
I've got a wave running that hopefully will go through all the enemies as they're... Yep, look at that. Look at that wave. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's a nice. What is that you've got running there?
It is the bioelectrical wave, which is absolutely
Okay.
amazing. So we're up to 23 viewers now, so just to say to you guys just joining us, stick around for the end of the stream because you will get a chance to win 50 keys. That's right, the ones who are in the chat and watching the stream, you're in with a chance to win 50 keys. You're talking some serious value there. Right, Catherine, I'm going to go and check out the rest of the Mutara crowd. I really love, actually, I'm going to go and check out this graphic as well. Oh god, I nearly flew into the Doomsday Machine's mouth there. I'm going to go and check out the Starbase graphic. Look at that. El Patron points out that's more than 520 million EC if you sell them. Think about that. Now, our viewers went down to 21 even though we said that, so I don't know if people are listening to what I'm saying. Stick around to the end. You will be in for a chance, like El Patron says. 520 million EC worth of keys up for grabs. Drake Roberts has replied, my ship battles have spent much time playing as a defensive jellyfish, as the jellyfish tends to do more damage than any ship I'm flying, and I can focus on hitting all my console and both clickies. Okay, so you're obviously thinking about doing something a bit different then, something a bit more involved, I would imagine. I guess the jellyfish probably is quite a good way for players to get started, isn't it? To be competitive. What would you say to that, Catherine?
Yeah, I agree. It does have an important role. And what I would say is that the jellyfish is accustomed to.
Feed it to the
It's not
Doomsday
accustomed,
Machine.
as
Or
it's
make a meal out of it.
suited to
We
certain
should use
TFOs. So ones where
We don't
you're
have time
basically
for
just
another.
shooting stuff.
Better make a meal.
Whereas it's if you've got a map where you need to move around a little bit more, then it's not as suited to that. Um, and obviously it's not suited to ground at all. So there's it's I think it's a I think it's an important it can be an important part of a team setup. So often it's incredibly handy to have a jellyfish or two with on the team. For example, in Days of Doom, you could put a jelly over the outpost and not have to worry about that at all.
Yeah. It's Captain
And
Von Bishop. Is that some kind of space blowtorch? That's the Dragon's Breath. That's from the Hesperian, one of the event ships. So yeah, sorry, Catherine. I just had to reply to that.
that's all right. Um, an important thing to say as well, Drake. If our obviously Mutara has um, we have a build talk chat in our Discord, and lots of people do help out with giving their views on setup. Then the important thing I'd say on that is setups are very personal to you, aren't they? Um,
Absolutely. I mean, this.
because I quite sorry, go on.
I was going to say, like, very much like, I've done all different types, but I settled on EPG because it just suits my style. Do you know what I mean? It's fun. It's I mean, in say Skyrim, I would play a wizard or a whatever, like a magic casting character, or if it D&D. Do you know what I mean? I tend to like that sort of character or that type of play style. So it is very
Absolutely,
personal to you, It really is. The Zephyrus has
and
said that as well. They depend on your playstyle and what you enjoy.
yeah, indeed. And I find that so I prefer cannon scatter volley. But that's a personal choice to me. Like I could do the ship I'm flying at the moment. I could do reroute reserves to weapons.
Yeah.
I could do if I changed out my cannons um, to beam arrays or dual beam banks. Um, I could do what's the other one? I can't remember. On put on moment. um, what's it called? The one that does the fast beams. Can't remember offhand.
Okay, okay. It's Chris. So everybody's going to have to put an X in the channel after you're finished. So, okay. Okay. So are you going to run a stream, Chris, after mine? That's going to have the wheel?
Fire at will. So Shady's reminding me it's fire at will.
There we go. We'll see what Chris says because I wonder whether he's going to do a. No, he's not doing a separate stream. Is it going to happen in the Discord? So, what are we doing next, Catherine? But yeah,
So
I mean, Chris,
we've
you could run a stream, couldn't you, after this one, I suppose, with the wheel. But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that afterwards. If that is the case, folks, then just hop onto the. It will literally be just a few seconds after this ends, and then the wheel will be up, and we can show you the process. Okay. Sorry, Catherine.
so that's right. So we've successfully completed Days of Doom TFO. Um, we successfully defeated the Doomsday Machine, which is an epic achievement. Um, so that's and that didn't take too long. I was expecting it to take a bit longer. I wonder if the timers are a bit longer in advanced and late. Maybe that's maybe someone in the chat knows about that. So um, cool.
So what I'm going
No,
to do,
so
Catherine, I'm going to
sorry,
try to do the. I'm going to try to set up the random thing just now. So if you can keep folk entertained for a moment, I'm going to
yeah, of
just see if I
course.
can get this working.
So I'm just reading in our Armada chat. So if you're a member of Mitara, any of the fleets, you can on the Fed side or on the KDF side. So there's two separate Armada chats, I think, one for KDF side, one for Fed side. So I'm just reading from the Fed Armada chat. So Wolfie, who was a part of our little team, um, says, "Thanks for having me. I thought I messed up big there." No, you didn't. We successfully completed the TFO. That's a win, and we're yeah, that's fantastic. Um, so at the moment we're still killing stuff off on Nimbus. So what I think we might well do in a minute, once V's is we might well head over to we'll probably head over to Nakara and perhaps in fact actually should we have a look around Nimbus whilst we're here?
Yeah, well, as I say, I'm sort of stuck in this one spot for a moment, but
Okay.
I'll be running around again in a sec. Just to let you know, we're at 23 viewers just now, which is brilliant.
Yeah,
as
'cause
well.
Nimbus has been in the game for years. I remember playing it. I remember playing Nimbus. I remember playing it, and it was quite difficult to defeat the all of the worms, the what's the arthropods. It's
Hmm.
really hard to defeat them. But nowadays, you know, you can do it quite easily. So it's quite fascinating. But we'll go and have a look around in a minute. At It's funny because I watched Star Trek Six the other night actually with my eldest son, and he was absolutely he was not Star Trek Six, Star Trek Five, the one with Nimbus, isn't it? Um, and yeah, he was fascinated by it because obviously it wasn't, you know, Nimbus wasn't space. Hi, so Ed has just entered the chat, so he's saying Kapla Warriors. Um,
Kapla. Let's have a look. So we are at 23 viewers still. Don't worry, folks. I'll be running around more in a minute. I'm just getting this thing set up.
we're protecting you at the moment, V. We're protecting you, right? I might well
Everybody's
draw.
protecting me, are they?
Yes,
Fantastic.
absolutely. So there's Mitara Alliance Bishop. I think Bishop joined today. I think so. He actually joined Mitara today, I believe. So that's pretty cool. We've got Hawk as well. So got Scarletti, who is El Patron, and we've got Rerum, who is, and that's Serbon. So excellent. Okay, so Bishop joined with his ult today, um, and the first tune that joined was a week ago in Kitama,
Wow.
or as yeah. So yeah, that's quite interesting that because obviously um, quite I imagine that quite a few people have joined our joined either Kitama or Stavacor during the Klingon recruitment event, seen how active we are as a community, and then moved some of our other tunes across to our Fed fleets,
Hmm.
which everyone's welcome to do.
Absolutely. Look at all the people we've got here. This is amazing. Well, I suppose it's us plus like um all the NPCs as well, which is brilliant. Uh,
Absolutely.
right, I'm just about getting this set up.
Cool. So what I think we'll do in a moment is we'll actually go into Nimbus, into Paradise City. Sorry, not Nimbus. We'll go into Paradise City. Maybe have a look around the bar, um, and then just maybe have a look around the city. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. I'm gonna drop a party amplifier. There we go. This is our celebratory 100 followers. So we've got over 100 followers. So if you have just joined us, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Chat away in the chat. So do make sure you put a few comments in, otherwise, and stay on the and stay watching, and
Absolutely.
we'll get that sorted. So one lucky person is going to be the recipient of 50 master keys, which is loads. So 50 master keys. So at roughly 12 million EC. So that's what 600 million EC.
Something along
Elpatron
those
did say
lines.
earlier.
Something.
Elpatron did say earlier, didn't he?
Yep. So look, yeah, I'm just having a wee look at the city in the distance there. It's pretty cool. Silver
Uh,
Quinn wanted to join the map, couldn't. That's a shame. Yeah, it's full at the moment. I wonder, is there a quieter instance?
yeah,
I
we
mean,
can move.
if we join the one that's if we go to 5, that's only got 6 players in it. So everybody who's with
Okay.
us go to instance number 5.
If you don't know how to change instance, um, so at the top in the mini map where it says Nimbus desert number, and you'll see number 4, you left click on that, press change instance, and then you go to whichever one it was. Which one was it? Number 5, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We've got
Transfer over.
Sam Geek 18 said, I just joined the fleet, guys, and it looks really massive to me. That's great. Fantastic.
Welcome. So we've just moved over to instance number 5. There's so if we should we go to the bar if you're ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. I'm just trying to get this this thing working, but it's taking its time. Right, I'm heading to the bar. We're going to have a bar
Cool.
party. Any of you in the chat, go to Nimbus instance 5. Oh, it says it's full now, I think. No, I don't know if it's full. It may be full just because I'm in it. Like it's shown as full. Right. I see a bunch of folk all dancing over. And are you over there? Look at that. That is amazing.
Okay. So when you're ready, V, let's head into the bar.
Okay, I've got this crowd of people. Let's see if we do. Look at this crowd of people following. You gotta love it. So the bar's straight ahead, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Look at that. We've got the buff Ferengi. We've got Nigel, a little creature, going along, a little squirrel or something, running along the ground. There we go. Somebody set off a disco ball on the dance floor. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah, one sec then. It won't actually it won't let me set it off in there. How weird.
Well, it is. It's working. You just can't see it.
That's really bizarre. Right. Whilst you're honest, I'm just gonna kick everyone who is in myself and V from the in-game team, and it's mainly so that we don't mess up on like if we go and do anything else in game, we don't drag people along unintentionally.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, we don't want to. But then again, I suppose maybe they wouldn't have minded. But yeah, we want to give people a little bit of choice, don't we?
Absolutely.
We want to give them a bit of choice. We've got
Yes.
a friend request. That's fine. I'll accept a friend request.
I have a feeling, was it OCR? Did it start with OCR?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a guy called Quinn Silver.
Oh, Silver Quinn Seraph in the chat. There we go.
Yeah.
That's you. And we've got El Patron. I can't believe I wasn't friends with El Patron yet. How is that? How could that be the case at all? I don't know. Look at this. Look at this group of people here on the dance floor, everyone. Look at this. This is look. There's the Ferengi dance in there. Look at that. Can you see that? Got Rerum,
That's
Mladen,
Serbon.
Serbon.
That's
There you go.
Serbon. Yeah.
Captain Von Bishop, the cat lady.
So Serbon is one of those guys who is in he's very active in our our alliance. He knows an awful lot about the game and participates in lots of TFOs.
Absolutely. You've really infected me with this, by the way. I can't stop saying absolutely. I just can't stop saying it.
Absolutely. Um, so just over here where I am, there's another Dabo table. So do you remember on our stream the other day when I was saying, oh yeah, there's one on DS9, there's one on Drazana, and then I was trying to remember another one. Do you remember that?
Say that again?
Do you remember when we on one of the other streams where we went to DS9 and then I was like, oh, there's a Dabo table, and then we went to Drazana and there was another Dabo table there, and I made a comment. I said, I know there's another one in the game somewhere, but I don't know where. I couldn't remember where it was. It's here.
Let's see.
So I'm
Oh
standing right on top of
yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
still dancing.
yeah, I think it's a zone specific thing, maybe.
Okay, I'm almost into this thing to uh, hopefully try and get this randomizer working. Which unfortunately doesn't seem to be working for me either. So, we'll have to do the plan where everybody basically joins the second stream instantly after this one is finished, which will be over probably in another 10 or 20 minutes at this rate.
Yeah.
So, okay folks, what are we going to do? Are we going to basically maybe run over to New Cara and take everybody with us? Tell everybody to come to New Cara?
Yeah. Let's head on over to Nukara. Actually, yeah, let's head on over to Nukara. Although someone has requested that we teach them how to play Dabo.
Okay.
Which should we save that for another stream? Do you reckon?
We could do. Well, I mean, it's actually not that complicated, really. I mean, you just put some money in and then
Spin the wheel and win.
you just click. So I've got it on the stream now, so it's just play Dabble, right?
Okay.
We could do the
Got-
Dabble tutorial.
Place your
Yeah,
bet
go on.
and keep your
So
eye
here's
on the
Lita
wheel.
telling us.
You start by setting the amount of
Don't know
your
if you
bet
can
in
hear her.
energy credits or gold pressed latinum.
Can you hear
Then
her?
select the
Nope.
slot you want to bet on. You can bet on up to 3 slots.
So you
at a
place your
time,
bet,
and
keep your eye on the
through
wheel. You
100
start by
energy
setting the
credits
amount of
or
your
gold
bet
pressed
in
latinum
energy
per
credits or
slot.
gold press latinum.
Click the place
Then
bet
select the
button when
slot
you're
you want to put
satisfied
the
with
bet
your
on.
bets.
You can
And
bet on
that's
up to
it.
3 slots at a
If
time,
you win, you'll be
up to
paid for
100
the
energy
results of each
credits,
slot, and that
or
can
gold
happen
press latinum per
fast.
slot. It says up to 100, right? Energy credits. That's very out of date because you can put like as many as you want. I put 1,000,000 on per slot sometimes. Click the place bets button when you're satisfied, and if you win, you'll be paid the results for each slot. So
Spin
here
the
we go.
wheel.
So I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. You can probably see I've got 1,080,000,000 credits there, so I'm not going to run out anytime soon. So once it's calling the winners, so someone won 4,000 there. So I'm going to put 3 of 1,000,000 on, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, that's 1,000,000. Okay. Okay, so
So
we'll
I
see how
didn't
this
realise
goes.
that this was like a multiplayer game.
This is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. Ah, that was okay. That was okay. I don't think I've
Last
got...
game, V Unit won 200,000 gold press latinum.
Silver Quinn Seraph, stop wasting so much EC. I mean, I don't have anything to worry about when it comes to EC, believe me. At the moment, I should be okay. I'm usually quite conservative, like, with my EC spending. but I thought I would. I thought, I'm on stream. I'm going to blow 3 million EC on a game of Dabble. What the heck? So T minus 10 minutes, 24 viewers. Between 10 and 20 minutes from now, this stream will end, and then Chris will start one, and the giveaway will take place for the 50 keys, and because we want you to be able to see the process, okay? So there'll be some sort of control in the chat then, where I would imagine Chris will be looking for you to just kind of say one thing one after the other so that he can get the names down, and then the giveaway can take place. So yeah, and then we've got someone dropped off. I don't know. I don't understand it, Catherine. Like when you say to someone, "There's going to be a 50 key giveaway soon. Don't drop off," and then someone just disappears. It's like, free. It's free. Come on. So do we need to be present on TFOs to win the grand prize? No, no. We're talking about just being in the chat, Silverquin. So, as long as you're like around on that stream, which will happen immediately after this one, you should be fine. So, yeah, you'll be fine. Right, Catherine.
We head over to Nikara.
Yep. So it's going to be a quick little, as Captain Harriman said in Star Trek 2, oh sorry, Star Trek Generations. Just a quick run around the block. Do you remember when he said that?
I do. Just a quick run around the block.
Yep. Now we can. Can you go to New Cara? Like via Transwarp? Can't remember if you can. In fact, I'll just go to the Sherman system because then I can leave there. El Patron, let's go to New Cara. Let's go. Get Drake saying I spent like 11 million on a Borg kit the other day, which is a large purchase for me, but I saw another Mutara person using it on Pavo and it looked fun and pretty effective. Can't say I regret the purchase. It is fun. That's it. If you money well spent is money enjoyed, if that makes sense. Because the thing is, you can always replace money, but you can never replace time and experiences. That's the thing. So if you have spent some money on something that you want, that you get enjoyment from, then that's better than sitting on it, you know? So that's the thing, because you can't take your money with you, can you? I'm not going to get dark here, but like it's there. Don't blow all your money forever on. Be sensible in some regard, both in gaming and in life. But you can certainly get enjoyment out of a bit of spending now and again. I think that's fair to say. Would you agree with that, Catherine, or am I just talking rubbish?
No, I think you're talking truth. Because it's Star Trek Online is a game, and we play the game to rest, relax. The and we play to have fun, and it's a part of that is sometimes you make these purchases so that you can have more fun. Also, because there's it's quite satisfying just being able to go into a TFO or a patrol and and basically just being able to kill destroy all of these ships, isn't it? That's quite um that's quite enjoyable. But also, it's for me, I quite enjoy helping other people as well with the game. So because there are so many different elements of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of you bring people along the journey, and it's enjoyable because it's you bring people along the journey, they stay, and then they help others, and it's fantastic seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
We're all here to help each other enjoy the game, um which is the way it should be.
I'm saying your thing again. Absolutely. Um, by the way, I think I might have. Do you know what? I think I may have figured out how to do this. Let me just check something here.
Okay.
Have I worked out how to do this? I'm praying I have. Um,
So it's interesting because this what we're saying is clearly resonating with people in the chat. So Bishop said, "I do not regret my purchases, especially how you guys help update me in a day with little effort,"
There you
which
go.
is absolutely it's what we're it's what Mutara is all about. So yes, we are on we're on Nukara. So Nukara is quite an old map as well, I believe. So we'll go and kill some we'll go and kill some of the some bits and bobs in a minute. There'll be some action in a minute.
Do you know what? I've realised why it's not working. It was only supposed to be the channel name. It's not supposed to be
Oh no.
the whole URL. So let me just check if it's working. And it still doesn't work. Even though it told me, it just said it there in one of the options. It said make sure not. Do you know what I mean? There was a thing that basically it bolded out. Um, yeah. Oh, that maybe I opened it from the wrong window. But yeah. So anyway, we'll get on with this. So ignore me. We're probably going to go back to the other plan. So 26 viewers now. This is fantastic. So we're going to go to what, forward base alpha, is it? Forward camp
Yeah,
alpha.
let's go to Ford Camp Alpha, and then we'll 'cause this is I often use Nikara for when you get like ground damage, because you can just run around and kill things off.
Yeah.
And also they do come up on the endeavors every now and then as well.
Yeah. It's quite a good one for that, isn't it? So 26 viewers, that's fantastic. Remember, folks, the current plan as it was, because I couldn't get it to work, is that I will be ending this stream in probably about 13 minutes or something like that, and then Chris will be starting a stream up and jump on that one. X up in the chat, and Chris will be adding you to some sort of spinny wheel or something until we can get this figured out where we can get the random choice thingy for like giving out prizes for more efficiently, but we'll get that sorted in time. Look at Silver Quinn Seraph said 8 New Cara. Yep, it's New Cara. So why are we here, Catherine? Is it because we wanted to show that we can just get some ground damage nice and easily for endeavours, or should we take in some of the scenery? And I mean, look at this beautiful place.
So this is one of the old school maps.
Yeah, that's what Silver Quinn
So
just said. Old memories.
yeah, absolutely. So it's been in the game for a very long time. This is one of those maps that because I remember, again, it's very similar to what we were saying earlier about how everything was a little bit harder back in the days, because and I'm just going to relate something that Shady was I think it was Shady or Spike that was mentioning about, if you want to know how the game was back in 2016, 2017, take off all your traits, um, take off all of your captain specialization stuff, um, nothing beyond Mark 12, nothing beyond purple. So yeah, it was a very different world. And um, I'm just trying to see if I can find out when it was added to the game. Bear with me one moment. Tell you what, if anyone knows in the chat when Yukara was added to the game, because it was quite early on. And I have a feeling it used to be part of one of the story arcs that now isn't in the game.
Okay. By the way, I think I figured it out. I've got something. I've got something up and running now that should roll a random user to win the prize. So I'm praying that
Oh,
it's going to
excellent.
work, because by but I can't test it because if I test it, then it'll choose someone right now. So, um, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Chris says, whether he wants me just to try this out rather than doing the second thingy, if that makes sense. Well, if I test it, Chris, then it will pick someone, and they'll have to be the winner. Yeah? Are you okay with that? Because, but like we can't test it and then say, oh, sorry, whoever it is, you're not the winner anymore. So, I know, but like if we test it, it's going to randomly choose someone, and then if we do a proper one and it's someone else, do you know what I mean, Catherine? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, we can always just do a quick test run and just to show everyone how it's going to work,
So the person who's
and then do it
randomly,
for real.
so I don't know, I wouldn't be happy if it was me and I was the test winner. I would be a bit salty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
So okay, um, okay. So whoever comes up in the test, if it works, this is just a test. Okay. So we've got 23 viewers, so it's 1 out of 23. So it's rolling, apparently. Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay, so Nigel said, according to the wiki, Nukara Adventure Zone was added in July 2012. So a happy 12th birthday to Nukara.
12 years, incredible. I mean, that is truly incredible, isn't it, really?
In gaming world, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's games that have come and gone in that time. Complete entire games. Just to put that into perspective, my youngest child was 1 year was a year old then.
That is wild, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, it has worked, but it doesn't seem to want to announce the winner for some reason. So it's given me a name, but like like it doesn't type it into the chat for some reason. The only way I could do it would be to actually share. I could actually share the screen and you could see it. Yeah. So yeah. So do you want me to do that, Chris? Share the screen? Because then there's no like there's no doubt then, is there? So let's see. Okay. So let's share that. So you can see there this version of the chat, and it's got a random name up the top there, right? So if it's like out of it's just got like that's a name that I haven't rolled. Do you know what I mean? So it's basically like, let's see, if I click it, it's going to choose someone. So let's see how many people we've got. We've got 23 viewers, so 1 out of the 23. You'll see the name appear here, where it says Drake Roberts, right? Okay. No, Drake, there was no test. This was just like it just what it's not announced it anywhere. So here we go. Um, there we go. We're rolling it again. So it's Nigel. Okay. So what do you think of that, Catherine?
Congratulations, Nigel.
There you go.
So Nigel's won the 50 keys.
Yep.
Is that right? Oh, that's
Yep.
fantastic.
Congratulations, Nigel. Um, I feel bad for Drake that Drake's name was like in the box already, but it was just one of those where it populates the name. Do you know what I mean? Like you could see it was grey, so it's like it's not. It's just it must just be the way it's coded, where it just sticks a name in there, and then obviously when you click roll, it gives you a blue box for the name for the person who's won the prize. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, cool. Awesome. There you go. Well done, Nigel, for that. Nigel has cemented their legend status by winning 50 keys, which is quite a feat, isn't it? So Nigel, yeah, Chris has just said it. I need your in-game name and @handle. PM me in Discord, please. There you go. That is quite a haul. I have to say, I'm quite jealous of you, Nigel. You have instantly got to half the EC I've got in my bank right now, just in a second. Quite impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Nigel. So that's that was to celebrate us reaching 100 followers, which is fantastic. So Bishop says we should watch the box opening, stream it.
Yeah, Nigel, set up your own channel. The thing is, I don't know how we would stream someone else's screen. I've tried to do it actually via like Discord sharing the screen or whatever, but it doesn't show the other person's stream. So
Oh, okay.
so
Well,
yeah.
maybe not. Hey.
Well, maybe Nigel, you could record a video and send it into the Mutara Alliance email address or something like that, and we can play it on the stream. So we've got Silver Quinn Seraph, my bet there will be a great key selling, but winner's wish. There you go. Zero Tech Dragon, congrats, enjoy opening boxes. That's what I like about this, right? People are just nice here, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know? Like, nobody's like smashing their keyboard up. Well, we don't know actually, I suppose somebody could be, but we just wouldn't know. Nigel, are you Chris Hawkins at Discord? I don't want to assume. I'm pleased to tell you that Chris is Chris Hawkins, so there you go. It's an interesting story for anyone who likes coincidences. I joined the community and it was a couple of months ago, something like that, and got talking to different members and then got talking to Chris, and we realised that we lived about 10 minutes away from each other on foot, which is absolutely insane. So how about that? What are the chances of that?
Yeah, that is incredible.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Captain Von Bishop said, wow, yeah, it is. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean, we've met in person 3-4 times now. We've done a couple of streams together. Yeah, there's Dave Crockins for short. And listen, by the way, Dave, you're like a nickname generating machine, by the way. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen so many nicknames in such a short space of time. So, it's 8 minutes past 7. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back up to the ship, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the chatting screen for a minute. Okay.
We need to do some fireworks.
Actually, yeah. Let's do that first. So, will we go to Earth Space Dock? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Earth Space Dock.
Right, Mutara people. We're going to go to Earth Space Dock space, and we're all going to let off some fireworks in celebration of Nigel winning 50 keys, and also in celebration of us getting over 100. And I mean over 100, because we're over 100 now, over 100 followers on Twitch, which is absolutely incredible. And I also want to set some fireworks off for the fact that we actually managed to get the random thing working finally, for which I had to download another extension for Chrome to get that working. So there you go. So I am in instance number 2, but that seems quite full. So I don't know how many other Mutara people are in here, if there are any. Do you see any?
I can't see any at the moment. I can see you though.
Yeah. I mean, we could set some
Yeah.
off. We could set some off, I suppose.
Where should we set them off? Ah, there we go. There's Albitron's just there. Scarletti.
Okay. So why don't
Oh, and
we...
Chris Hawkins. Chris
Okay,
Hawkins has graced us with his presence.
there we go. Let's all just gather together in a little group.
It's instance number 2 if you can get into it.
So let's gather into a little group here. Where's Chris?
Chris is below me. Below you as well now.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Okay, so is Elpatron over with Chris? Because we'll go over there.
Albatross behind us.
Right, okay. So we're getting into position for the fireworks show. So we'll arrange our ships.
Oh, we've got someone else. We've got someone from Nimbus.
There we go. Look at that. Look at the fireworks display happening here. Isn't that something? Bit of a fireworks display going on at our space dock today. So there you go. I wonder if any players will be wondering what this is all about. So, fantastic achievement. Getting above 100 viewers. Thank you to everybody for sticking around. Obviously, well done to Nigel for
Ed's here as well.
that.
As
There's
is
Ed. Brilliant.
Nigel as well. Nigel's here. Head Slytherin? Slytheria? It's here.
Yeah, very
There's
difficult
loads
name
of
to
people
say.
around.
There we go. Awesome. This is a
Oh,
great...
this-
Do you know what? This is almost like the Disney movie ending or something, isn't it? It's like... You couldn't get a better ending to a stream than this. So,
Absolutely.
what I want to do is, while we're here with these fireworks, Catherine, right? Okay,
Yeah, go on.
say 8 minutes before we go, right? Still got 22 viewers. What I want to see in the chat, folks, and Catherine and I can take this away. Like, I'll copy this, or Catherine will copy this out of the chat, and we'll take note of this, or we'll both do it. I want to know from every single one of you what sorts of things you want to see, like what places you want us to go, what missions you want us to do, all of that kind of stuff. What is it you want to see? Yeah. Obviously we want to do as well, don't we, Catherine? I mean, we pick things that we like to do, and you guys enjoy that. But what we want is to make sure that some aspect of what we're doing is engaging with what you want as well. So type it up in the chat, folks. We've got 8 minutes, 7 minutes now of getting that feedback from you. So have a think. Let us know what you would like. Is it us jumping off of the high ledge in Starbase 39 Sierra? Is it going to the colourful corridors at the bottom of Earth's space dock? Is it going to Old Starfleet Academy? Is it exploring the Gon Kra system? Okay, we've got Zero Tech Dragon saying show off weird builds and how they work. Do you know, I reckon Elpatron, that would be amazing if I could get on a stream with Elpatron, because I have a few different builds, but Elpatron has put together some really cool stuff. And I think knows some people that do some really kind of interesting builds. So definitely Zero Tech Dragon. What was it you're saying, Silver Quinn? So, and now on Scimitar, what was this in the cell? Drake, I think, agrees with Zero Tech Dragon with that seeing the weird builds would be fun. Captain Von Bishop, I enjoy the convoys of players, so whatever you do, get us all rallied like today, don't stop that. Brilliant, yeah, we'll do that. I think that really worked today, Catherine.
Absolutely.
And I mean, look
I'm
at
doing it again.
yeah, but look at it here, look at, we're all together. Look, this is like the game used to be, isn't it? This is what it used to be like.
Yes, definitely.
You know, we're bringing some life back to this game. That is what we're doing. We're bringing life back to the wasteland. Silver Quinn Seraph, Hawk and Slissy. Is it Silius? I said Slissy. Silius. So Hawk and Silius have weird effects on their nacelles, or nacelles, maybe different emergency power to warp variant, emergency power to engines. Is it maybe a vanity shield? Or something like that? Drake Roberts got to go, unfortunately, due to calls. Take care. It's been fun. Take care, Drake. It's been great having you. Make sure to come next time on Thursday. Nigel, shuttle races. Yeah, that could be a laugh, couldn't it, Catherine?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Up and over and absolutely. I think we should get those t-shirts added to the store. No, it's stock. Interesting. Romeo Alpha
Oh,
Whiskey. It's stock.
someone bought their jelly.
There we go. Wow. I'm going to set off a bioelectrical wave. Look. Can you see it? Shoot out. There you go. Look at that. Look at the chaos. Look at the chaos we are causing here. Awesome. So 4 minutes to go. Any others? We've had weird builds. We've had the convoys of players. We've had shuttle races. Chris has just announced that the keys have been sent. So Nigel, there you go. You are sitting on top of a veritable Fort Knox worth of golden keys there. Absolutely amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing. Maybe it'll be another one of you next time. Who knows? Spread the word among the people that you know in the game. Anybody who's not in the community.
So Bishop said it's at the jelly race from Farpoint Station. So that is the ship from Farpoint Station.
My God, listen to that, folks. 200 keys next time. 200. Let's just take a moment to.
Wow.
Let's just take a moment to let that sink in. 200 keys.
No, he means 200 followers.
Oh, 200 followers. Okay. That's brilliant. But then again, I mean, who knows? I mean, think of the crowd you might get for that giveaway.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine?
It would be really cool. It would be really, really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, do you know what? What I'll do is, I might contribute some keys to the next one then. So if Chris is saying 100 keys next time, I might contribute some keys to that as well. So that'll
Yeah, me too.
bump up a bit. So
I'd be up for that as well.
yeah. So and I'm sure others will as well. So yeah, we could. And Silver Quinn is saying do a small giveaway on 150. Yeah, I think these milestones are important to mark for sure. So we've got 2 minutes to go. The viewers are slipping away, which is fine because we're getting towards the very, very end here. It's been a pleasure, folks, as always. Sorry if it seemed a bit confused at times. I am still slightly jet lagged. So yeah, I just got back from America last night. Got back here at 11:30 at night. Hadn't slept all day because obviously I didn't want to throw my body clock out of whack, but it still is. El Patron says thanks and have a good evening. Thank you, El Patron. I really appreciate you saying that. I'm sure Catherine does as well. Captain.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yep, Captain Von Bishop, super fun. You all are cool. Thank you. And Chris drops in the classic, the phrase that sums up everything about this community. Without you, we are nothing. Because that's the at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, Catherine, isn't it? It's this
Absolutely,
idea that. Because the thing is,
yeah.
these keys, you know, the things that we're giving away, these are from the community. This is the community giving back to the community. So it's almost like Robin Hood. It's like, you know, one. Oh no, that's not Robin Hood. What is it? Is it the Musketeers?
No.
All for one and one for all. This idea that you kind of, you know, what we can do together is so much more than what we could do on our own. You know.
Absolutely, we lift others up. Without you, we are nothing. Everything that gets done, everything goes back to the community.
100%. Okay, so we're in the last minute. Chris has made the point again. If you donate, everything goes back into the Armada. That's it. This is almost like a non. If you imagine like a non-profit community, like this is for you, right? What the game doesn't give you in terms of community, officially, we will do it. right? That's what we're going to try to do. Okay. So
I
that is us, Catherine.
can I just say one more thing as well?
Yep.
I just want to thank everyone who's helped so far with not just this stream in particular, because obviously, as we alluded to earlier, there's a whole team of us currently working to do this stream. So there's me and V actually on the stream, and there's Chris and Davey working behind the scenes to get everything done, as well as the rest of the command staff. So
Yep.
thank you very much to everyone who's helped.
That's it. Absolutely. And your words, or your word, Catherine. Absolutely. So yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, and I echo it. From Chris, big shout out to everyone in command staff. Absolutely, absolutely. Say it again, Catherine.
What? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Cool. Right. Well, that's us. Take care, folks, and we will see you on Thursday.